supposed to be. So you can see all the new houses down here, Brewers Fair. There's a Premier Inn hotel as well. It said that golf was invented by a Scotsman when during a battle he cut the head of a clansman with one blow and rolled it down a rabbit hole and invented golf. Laura, the trams, the buses come here as well. Edinburgh's got a fantastic public transport system, and the tram goes into the centre of Edinburgh, and then from there there's just lots of buses. There's hundreds of buses come in. So there is about 4, 5 buses probably come down to Newhaven. So it's still accessible from Edinburgh. Still very accessible. So what happened to the ship? Well, what happened was after the Battle of Flodden in 1513, right, most of the Scots, King James IV and most of the nobility was wiped out in the Battle of Flodden. So Scotland had to sell it to France. That's why they had to sell it. And they reckon the French, it might have been involved in the attack, the French attack, when the French sank the boat, the Mary Rose. Very nice shot there, isn't it? I was hoping it was going to be a better, thank you Tammy for following my tour. I was hoping it was going to be a better sunset tonight actually, but hey ho. It was a beautiful clear sunny day earlier on. And then of course Scotland being Scotland, out came the clouds. Do you remember the ice bucket challenge? Who remembers the ice bucket challenge, right? Well, my friend done the ice bucket challenge here, right? Do you know what he did? Look at the water's in, right? The tide was in, right? My friend sat on a chair here, a plastic chair, right? He tipped a bucket of water over his head and then he done a backward somersault into the water. Aye, a backward somersault. Can the harbour be closed? Not this part. No, this part stays open. It's all safe now. Bit dodgy going down there, right enough. Cars have slipped in the water and so on when the tide's in. We used to play down here when we were young. We used to do crazy things. No, you just seen it, you can't. All right, okay. So as you can see, you've got the padlocks here. People have put their lovers' names in it, all rusty. Of course, my friend is crazy. Oh, aye. We used to jump off here when we were young, right enough. I wouldn't jump here now. Yeah, the French changed the name of the Great Michael to the Big Knave of Scotland. So as I said, oysters, herring, whaling. It was also destroyed. Newhaven was badly destroyed by fire in 1544 during the English invasion of Scotland by Henry VIII, of course, the rough wooing period. So Newhaven Harbour was destroyed, like a lot of Scotland was destroyed in 1544 by the English, who were trying to force the marriage between Mary Queen of Scots and the son of Henry VIII, Edward. So yeah, a lot of Newhaven Harbour was destroyed then, you know, unfortunately. So this is a Victorian harbour. So this was built from round about 1830s onwards, and it has been developed over the years as well. So as you can see, it still is used by little pleasure boats and so on. There is a little couple of lobster boats go out. That's a nice little place, like. It is worth coming down here. As I said, if you're wanting to escape the madness of Edinburgh. The Botanical Gardens is a great place to go to escape from Edinburgh as well. Obviously in Leith you've got the Britannia as well. So you've got lots of places you can come in Edinburgh to get away from the centre. Because it can become quite manic, to be honest. Edinburgh, especially in the height of the season, July, August. You still get fishing down here as well. You get sardines. You'll get sardines down here, mackerel. In fact, sorry, I don't know if you will get sardines. I might just be talking crap on that one. I meant mackerel. I don't know if you get sardines here. I think I was getting a bit excited. Excuse me. Yeah, of course, along there you've got Cramond. Remember I done the tour to Cramond as well? You've got Cramond Village. and Island along there as well. You've got Portobello, you've got Musselburgh, you've got beautiful beaches down the east coast as well. So there is a lot more to Edinburgh than just the city centre, the castle and the palace, the Royal Mile, the galleries, the museum is now the #1 visitor attraction in Scotland now. 2 million visitors the Museum of Scotland got last year in Edinburgh. 2 million visitors. I don't know if I'll get that in. If I'll get that in over there, will I? 1 second. If you wait a second, you'll get another postcard with more people in it, okay? Just wait a second, everyone. I'll get a postcard. There you go, postcard. Picture, picture. As you can see, you get beautiful sunsets if it's clear. If it's a clear day down here, you will get beautiful sunsets, of course. And you can come down and fish if you like as well. You can walk right out to the prom, the pier, sorry. On here, I'm just going to show you some of the new developments that have sprung up recently as well. I used to live down here. Hope you're enjoying the stunning skies. We did have the whole sky, it was beautiful blue skies earlier. It's still not bad, isn't it? As I say, you can get beautiful sunsets and postcard shots away from the city centre. You'd rather see the clouds, would you? Oh, you've got a, it used to be a David Lloyd sports club here. You've actually got an outdoor swimming pool here. Believe it or not, Scotland has got outdoor swimming pools. Clouds make it nicer. More expensive by the water, yes. Oh, you pay for the views, don't you? You pay for the views. That's what you pay for. So happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you're all drinking Guinness by now. I used to drink Guinness years ago. I'm actually thinking of taking Guinness back up again, draft Guinness. The good thing about when you drink Guinness, you don't have to eat. Guinness is just like having food. Beautiful, isn't it? So see here, you've got tennis courts. You've got a sports club, sports centre here. You've got an outdoor swimming pool just here, and there's a swimming pool. You can't get draft Guinness there. Oh yes, you can see a bit of the swimming pool here. Look, I've actually been in here. It's supposed to be heated, the swimming pool, but see, little swimming pool there. There's people in it just now. Look, pretty cool, eh? Outdoor swimming pool in Scotland. Oh, look at the sky. By the way, might get time so the plane comes in. There's a plane coming in on the right hand side. I wonder if it'll time it so it'll be at this hitting the sun. You think we'll get the plane? Can you see the plane coming in? Where is it? See the plane? We'll try to time it so it hits the sun. Look, what's the plane? Is it going to fly into the sunset? Oh, it's going to be too low, is it? It's going to be below the sun. Let's see where the plane goes. Can you see the plane? Thumbs up if you can see the plane coming in. Oh, it's getting harder to see. It's getting harder to see now. Where's it gone? I've lost it. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Ah, there it's there. As you can see, this is the flight path. The flights come over the water to avoid all the city, and then they fly back in to a smaller part of the. Yeah, it's way below it. But yeah, so when the flights come into Edinburgh, they go out across the water to avoid making a noise above the city, and then they just cut in on the west side of the city, which actually is one of the most poshest areas in Edinburgh, Barrington, and so on. Thank you, Dr. Bonita. How are you doing? I never saw you come in. Have I said hello to you? I feel quite rude now. I thought I saw everybody coming in. Thank you very much for the tip anyway, Dr. Bonita. Much appreciated. So it's very peaceful down here, isn't it? Very nice. Usually it's a little bit busier than this, actually. Usually it's quite busy. So again, you can see here, there's a new development. Here, Western, this is called Western Harbour. This is all reclaimed land. All this land here is reclaimed from the sea. Hi, I was late. I never saw you coming in. So this is, as you can see, very different architecture here. Great views if you've got a front view and a balcony. Great views, fantastic views. But they had a problem, you see the cladding, they had a problem with the cladding being flammable. You know, there was a big disaster in England called Grenfell, and the flats went on fire. So very beautiful views. Nice houses inside as well. A lot of them are on short-term lets, unfortunately. A lot of short-term lets. Well, they're trying to license them now. I used to live here with my sister. I moved back from Spain, I was homeless, and my sister had a flat down here. So I was lucky to live here for about 6 months or something like that, along here. Look at the size of this camper van, everyone. If anyone wins the lottery, will you buy me a camper van? Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, thank you, Natasha. Look at that. Oh, I would die for that. Oh. So if anyone wins the lottery, I'm expecting a donation for a camper van, okay? But I'll do good tours of Scotland. I'll take you to places you've never seen before. So as you can see, imagine living up there. Nice views, look at the top, look at that right up there. Sitting in the balcony up there. I wouldn't like to live in the bottom ones. Thou shalt not covet camper vans. I've had about 5 in my life, actually. I've had about 5 camper vans. So happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Obviously Scotland and Ireland has got lots of connections. Paul, you must come to Helsinki and teach me how to become a Hego guide. Oh, yeah, there's an offer I can't refuse. Is Finland not very expensive for people from Scotland? Finland and Scotland has got lots of connections. We copied the house and first model from Finland. We also copied the baby box from Finland as well. Finland is a very forward-thinking country. Scotland is catching up. We're not a fully independent country like Finland, of course. Yeah, I done an Irish heritage tour as well. There is loads of Irish connections between Scotland and Ireland. Obviously, we got invaded by the Celts, you know. We share a language, Gaelic and Gaelic. We share a drink called whiskey. There is a debate about who made it first. It was probably the Irish, to be fair. But as you can see, I don't know if I would like to live on these houses. I mean, these houses are great, right? If you've got a front view. If you've got a back view, because I think this is up for sale now, this land. So they're going to build houses here. So imagine you've bought a house here, right? You've had a not bad view for years, and then they're going to build the big blocks in front of you. Can you imagine? Stuff that, you'd be devastated, man. But yeah, some of the houses have got nice views, but the price of them are quite expensive, you know. Thank you, Susan, for leaving a tip. Guess how's the sun doing now? Oh, who remembers? I've just had a deja vu again. Who remembers the heated debate about I won't let the sun go down on me? We had a heated debate the other week there about the song. I won't let the sun go down on me. And everyone thought it was Elton John. It wasn't, it was Nick Kershaw. Oh, you can see the bridges. Look. Can you see you in the background? Look at the bridges. See the Forth Bridge and the Queen's Ferry crossing. I'll need to go out to the island soon on the boat. Who wants to go on a boat cruise? Who wants to go on a boat cruise? Yay, let's go on a boat cruise. I'll book it for next month then. Let's go on a boat cruise and we'll do a tour of Inchcombe Island this time as well. So I look forward to that. But yeah, Sean Connery, one of the most famous Bonds. He had Irish heritage. Billy Connolly, Scotland's greatest ever comedian, also Irish heritage. Frankie Boyle is another Scottish comedian, Irish heritage. Susan Boyle as well, who won the I know, you see it? You see the bridge is now clear, look at this. Clouds. Quite nice clouds, but Sir Matt Busby, the football manager. Arthur Conan Doyle, who wrote...
Like, subscribe, and comment below. See you next time.